goes.
And there we go. The race is starting. At least from one end. So Gymnast is just jumping into the water. And he's now heading for Diamond Step. He's gonna do Diamond Step early, it seems.
I was about to say, Woofer is just showing us a black screen, but as we can see,
he's there now.
I see the cursed model.
Oh.
As everyone else called it, even though I love that model
to
death.
It's semi-cursed. I just say semi. So Woofer is going for another strat. He's gonna do Cliff Plateau early instead. Both are very good strats, let's be honest.
Well, Gymnast is off doing Diamond Step.
Yep, he is. So he's gonna try to go in the middle of Typhoon, and he got it. So that's nice. Next step is gonna be spawning back on Diamond Step, going in a very particular corner, and then doing what we call a Wind Waker dive to get under the island, and then swim to one point in particular to get back on top. At least we hope. There we go.
Woofer try to get storage off of the turny bit.
Yeah, he got it. So now Gymnast is in Diamond Step with very little tools, but there's still ways to get through it, as he's gonna show us. Meanwhile, Woofer
Plateau, by the way, is one of those skips that I really should learn at some point.
It's a very useful skip. And Woofer just got chest storage. Get a climb and fall. And he's
for those of you just tuning in, by the way, when a runner is in storage, we don't see what is inside that chest until they open their inventory.
And nothing that we can see for now, it seems. Meanwhile, a Gymnast is getting a note to Mom. Not a bad item to get.
My favorite notes.
It's a very good note.
There will be no chest count, I don't think.
No, sadly, the randomizer doesn't do a chest count for us. So, if you want to do one, better start counting, because there's gonna be a lot of chests. Also, if you guys are new to the randomizer and don't know, we're currently in race mode, which means that only 4 of the 6 dungeons are going to be required for tonight. Also, thank you.
Which is great for the runners, not so great for us if you're here for the long haul.
Yeah. So I'd like to thank Mr. Broadstone for subscribing Tier 1. Thank you, Mr. Broadstone. It's been 5 months, apparently. Good subscriber. And the first item we're going to be able to see on Woofer's side.
We also have a very interesting lineup for the actual dungeons this time around, too.
Yeah, that is true. Also, according to our tracker, which is Jared in chat right now, apparently the first chest Woofer opened had Dim's Pearl in it. So, that's very nice. Especially
of course, we have 2 dungeons in there that, if they get go mode through, are going to be exceptionally quick. And one that, no matter how they do it, it's going to be slow.
Yep, pretty much. Power to God, even if go mode is one of those slow dungeons. But there's ways to make it a little faster if you have to do it.
But there's also no way to make it almost instant, like, say, Forsake Fortress.
Or Hurt Temple, or Wind Temple.
Well, it's Dragon Roost Cavern that is going to be the middle ground in this one, though.
But at the same time, Dragon Roost is one of those dungeons that you want to do early, usually, because there's not much required.
And there's also a lot of chests.
No, we do not have access to the seed solutions. We're just like throwing theories about what's going on. But we do have access to the 4 dungeons that are required for tonight, because when a runner opens their map, we get to see them too. They're highlighted in the map. which is why we know those.
Yeah, we really don't know what's fully going on.
Yep. Yep. Through chest storage in a row is usually how those randomizer races start. So we don't get to see a lot at the beginning, but don't worry, it's gonna get a bit more normal soon. And when I say a bit, I do mean a bit.
Yeah. The beginning is always very fast as the first, I don't know, what, 10, 15 overworld checks go through?
Yeah, pretty much, yeah.
After that, depending on how rich the overworld is, it can go really slow or it can go really, really fast.
Yep, it kind of depends on what we're gonna get. For now, I have to say, not the best items.
It's not like the seed I rolled a couple days ago.
Yeah, that seed.
Pretty much everything important was in the overworld except for like the skull hammer and the bow.
Pretty much. Kind of miss what the Maggie just gave us, but we're gonna find out. At some
Wow,
point.
I have both streams open. I looked over just in time to miss it twice.
Wow, and a blue pea from Maggie. I knew I saw some blue, but wanted to be sure because there's a lot of items that are blue and good.
I mean, we got Dean's Pro.
We got the Inspiral. That's from another place. Talking about blue, catching the kids with blue hair.
I hate those kids.
They're kind of hard to catch when we don't know their patterns.
Not only that, but I always forget where one of them is. So I'll, like, do a big lap of Windfall and go, oh, where's this last one? And 9 times out of 10, it's the one behind the Songstone.
That little Songstone tombstone. Don't exactly know what it is. It's a tombstone to dance. Dance Dance Revolution, because those games are kind of dead now.
Yeah! Yeah!
Woo! And a Master Sword
I
from
love-
Todd!
I
Damn,
love
Todd.
Elvis.
Yeah, Todd is a very good character.
I don't understand why you keep saying thought. His name
Because
is
that-
Elvis.
That's his name. He apparently
No,
studs
his name
something.
is Elvis.
Sadly for you, man, do think Nintendo doesn't agree with you. I do agree with you. At the same time, the tracker says dot. Oh, and just catching first kid. Even going downstairs a bit while the kid is being caught. Okay. Optimizing his time.
I didn't realize that they're both still chasing him down.
Yeah, we're both still chasing kids. Which is a thing you can do in Wind Waker, but not in real life.
I was about to make that joke, then I stopped myself.
It's okay, because I did it for you.
That's
And
why
I
I
picked a
decided
box from the
not to make
kids.
that joke.
Damn,
I can't make
picked a
those
box.
jokes. The FBI will, like, bust in my door. And I'm Canadian. It's weird.
I wonder if FBI can... Guess in Canada there's a problem. And a piece of art from Tingle. You know what, Woofer went to talk to Lenzo.
Wait. Oh yeah, Woofer just got the picked up box.
Yeah, he just got it.
Hey.
Which is a good thing to get on Woodfall, let's be honest.
Oh,
and
power
power
bracelets is
bracelets.
also good.
Especially in a
Power-
seed where we have Earth Temple.
I was gonna say, power bracelets are amazing to have. One of the problems that we're gonna run into, though, is... Well, it's not really a problem, but doing the Mila check, which is probably what Woofer's gonna do...
Yep,
Right
Woofer
now?
is still going to do that. It's changing the time of the day, so...
There's no reason not to do that.
Especially when you have the Picto Box, you can do a little door storage to save you a bit of time for those checks.
If you know how to do storage, yeah.
Yep. But at this stage of the competition, I do think that both of our players know how to do that trick. Because
I
after
would
all,
hope so.
this is grand finals, guys. Damn. It's kind of dawning on me that this is grand finals.
I've also seen some runners just not do the door storage there because it's a relatively new strategy and not
It's
everyone knows it.
it's
Or
kind
knows
of
of
easy
it.
to mess up too. So there's ways to mess it up and have the storage store the middle catching you cutscene. So, but Woofer already got storage. Now he's gonna go get on the Ferris wheel, and he's gonna go open the door on the second floor of Lenzel's shop.
That is something I haven't seen yet. Oh, sorry. That's something I haven't seen yet is someone storing the Mila catching you cutscene.
It's
I
totally
figured it would
possible.
have been possible, but
I mean, I've
because
done
it
it.
is possible doesn't mean I've seen it.
Oh,
Woofer, are
and
you not?
yeah,
Woofer.
Woofer cancelled his storage.
Woofer, why?
Yep. Because he stored the Mela cutscene. You didn't see it, but he stored the cutscene of almost getting caught by Mela.
Woofer, why?
Because that's an accident that can easily happen. That's pretty much the only way to explain it. It's very easy to mess that up. Mela is such good. She has such good eyes. Oh, and an empty bottle. That's vanilla.
Is
That's-
that vanilla?
Yep, that's vanilla. That's what Mela gives us usually.
Huh.
I mean, that's interesting. It puts grandma in logic.
I mean, I can't be mad because I love going to grandma and get that soup.
Yeah, man. Gotta get that soup.
That soup is really good.
It's good soup, man. Chicken and noodles.
I don't know if it's chicken and noodle or not, but I'll take like a nice heavy baked potato soup. Yeah, Jarhead did the thing. Not Jarhead. Woofer did the thing. Oh god, I'm turning into fuck. I'm turning
Does it?
into Jarhead, calling everybody the wrong name.
And delivery bag.
That's nice to have this early.
Yeah. I mean, after talking to Gossip Girls, Guga get his Downflower to start trading side quests before leaving Woodfall, which is very nice. This scene is being nice to us, for now.
Not as nice as the seed I rolled, where we're at this point we had the deluxe picked-up box.
I was gonna say, Jared, it's gonna be a bit hard for Woofer to mail this note to Mom, sadly.
I know, I'm trying to remember everyone's name. Oh.
Man, your nap must have been good.
No, my nap was terrible. If it isn't clear, I did not sleep well at all for like the last 2 days, but I'm still here doing the thing.
Yeah, you're doing the thing, man. And you're doing it with me. It's gonna be fun.
So, naturally, my energy level is just not quite where it normally is.
I mean, at least you called someone Jarhead instead of calling them Dean.
Dean?
Actually, already a plus.
I gotta remember, everyone is Dean.
Yeah, everyone is Dean.
Everyone is Dean. Even Mongol is Dean.
Yep. And Ferris Brown. That's the next
Which I
item
believe
again.
gives you a mail check.
Yep. An extra item in the mail.
Well, what is Woofer's plan? Is he gonna go right for paw print?
Think he is. Yep, he's aiming for paw print. Meanwhile, Jim is getting into Lenzel's house. And he's gonna get his delivery bag, which is gonna give him access to his note to Mom. So
Let's see if Salvage Corps has anything important too.
Yeah. I love those guys. They have a big helmet to go in the deep sea, but they are still just wearing a Speedo. Which is kind of the reverse of that. They're beautiful people.
I was gonna say, we don't really know how deep the Great Sea is.
It's very deep, from what I remember from those glitches videos.
Yeah, but the grappling hook is short enough to reach the bottom.
Yep. The grappling hook is very long. Oh, and the bow from Farmer's Pearl, Kamali's father. Damn. That's very nice.
Now, one of the things too you gotta keep in mind as well is the standing theory is Windfall is Kakariko Village from Ocarina of Time. So in theory, it might not be all that deep. Like, it could be just
oh my
deep
god!
enough to drown out Castletown Market.
Hey, you just got the grappling hook in Ballprint, which is just nice. Gonna keep us from having to come back.
I mean, Death Mountain would be Dragon Roost Island. At least that's the theory on what that island
Fire and Ice
became.
Emeralds already.
Wow, that's really quick.
Yeah. Yep. DRC is doable now, like completely, in logic.
I may or may not have like done a
Parables.
lot of research into what island is supposed to be what in this game, by the way. Because this one is considered a sequel to Ocarina of Time, as though Link disappeared. Hookshot's nice to have too.
Yeah. We have several. Wow. And note to mom as light arrows slash.
Oh my god,
Fire arrows.
Woofer, please go get that note.
I mean,
Go to Diamond Step, man.
You can do
Diamond Step.
You can do Grandma and go to do Diamond Step too. So I think he's gonna go get him. And Jim, as soon as he gets to Ballprint, is gonna have light arrows. This seed is going well.
Well, there goes our usual hope.
Oh, he's gonna go. He's gonna go to Grandma at some point. Let's be honest.
Of course, Michael and myself, wanting to have the longest runs possible, we always hope for vanilla light arrows.
Sadly, that's not gonna be a thing tonight. We already have confirmation that the light arrows are somewhere in the mail. Note to mom, to be precise, for Woofer, and they are on Ballprint for Gymnast right now.
Which, Woofer, no.
I mean, Woofer is gonna do DRC, get a fairy at the end, go with Grandma, and then do Diamond Step. So, but at least that's what I think he's gonna do.
Bright side, Goma's not hurt by light arrows.
Yep,
Goma's actually healed by light arrows.
as she is. Also, the average time for this randomizer are somewhere between 2 and 3 hours usually, but some of our runners are so good that they can do it in about 1 hour and a half. We've seen Jim do a 1 hour and 17 minutes in this tournament, which was amazing. Okay, so Woofer is going to watch the cutscene here. So do you think the seed is gonna start to be mean at some point, or do we think we have the best seed ever?
I'm thinking it's gonna do one of those things where it
It just gets
throws quite literally everything into one dungeon. And it turns into the last one that our runners go and check.
Huh. Interesting. And so Gymnast finding his hook shot, which is still a required item, even if he doesn't need it for proper diamond step at this point. Meanwhile, Woofer is trying to make the platform go down.
Woofer pulling a trog, unable to hit stationary targets.
Those targets are kind of far apart, though.
Oh, that's absolutely fair. There it goes. He's
And
got
there
it.
we go. Yep. The Gymnast is about to get those light arrows. It's... Wow. We're getting a small key. Which is what he was looking for if he's trying to do Dragon Roost in reverse. And light arrows for Gymnast at not even 21 minutes into the seed. This is fast.
Gives him a definite edge over Woofer.
Yep, that's a very good edge. It makes combat trivial, so... But at the same time, I don't see Gymnast going to heal Grandma anytime soon, so maybe he won't overuse his light arrows. Who knows?
Gymnast is a monster.
Yep, he's well known for not going to a Grandma very often.
Gymnast makes me upset.
It's alright, Don. It's alright. Eating Grandma is not for everyone.
He's a
Also-
monster, man. Yeah, save Grandma. Grandma's a very nice old lady.
So if you want something to suit you, in chat we have a guy called Pup Time posting puppies. So that could be good for your soul.
That reminds me, I gotta go let my dog in. I'll be right back in 2 seconds.
It's alright, man. Yep, Grandma's in logic because she gives you soup and then she sends you a piece of mail which can have a progression item in them. Also, if you guys are just got here, this is Grand Finals. This is a best of 5 right now. Woofer has 1 win over Gymnast. We're gonna see what happens tonight.
I am returned. Has anything important happened?
Not really. Gymnast is getting a small key at the beginning of the dungeon, like usual. Woofer
I
is
forgot,
falling
we
into the
forgot to
lava.
play that game this time around.
Yeah, the small key game, which everyone wants.
What I really want is Sans audio.
I mean, since Gymnast has light arrows right now,
I know, but it ain't gonna change me from wanting it, because I, you know, like watching everybody else suffer.
I know, man. Can you guys believe I played this first seed with him? With that Don guy.
I'm still not finished yet. I still have to go back.
Yeah, we should finish that, man.
We probably should, but I'm not in a huge rush right now.
Alright.
Especially since I spent most of my afternoon napping.
Oh, and also, if you guys didn't know, when you enter a locked door from the wrong side, oh, Dickle Leaf, that's very nice to find here.
Oh, there you are. Come here, buddy. My dog
So-
is here to chew on Woofer.
Nice. Also, like I said, if you enter a locked door from behind, it doesn't take a small key away from you. So you can use the same small key on every door of the dungeon if you want. Yep, the seat is very nice right now.
You don't even need a small key for the
Mirror shields.
door if you're going back where... Okay.
We have mirror shields. we have like everything if you want to go do Earth Temple. Wow. And yes, you can skip
Well,
get 2 chests now.
Skullhammer would be nice.
Skullhammer would be nice. That's his true. That is true.
It opens up the one check. Or I guess it's the whole one side of the thing, actually. Never mind.
It's 2 chicks. But still, we have a lot of things that we could do there. Which is nice.
For all we know, Skullhammer's in Earth Temple.
It could be.
Gymnast burning his butt.
Yeah, both players have burned their butt a bit.
But did they do what I did in Bomb Isle?
Oh
yes. I have
yes.
a really bad controller.
And Woofer is gonna use his fire arrows to light the torch.
He's been using them the whole time.
Yeah. Gotta use what you have.
Oh, I was in
A second
Bomb
Master Sword.
Island. It was a solid like 10-15 minutes I was in Bomb Island because I couldn't walk along the ledges because my controller's crap.
Just want to point out that we're literally like one Master Sword upgrade away from the good no mode or something. Like we kind of know everything.
The fastest I've seen someone get that in a long while.
This is going well. But yeah, a Skullhammer could be anywhere, so who knows what is gonna happen. Oh, and the big key. Woofer using is the leaf.
Yeah, because leaf is one of the best items in the game, in my opinion.
It's really the best item in the game. Honestly, every time I play another 3D Zelda game that doesn't have an item similar to the leaf, I'm kinda sad, because I cannot glide through the air.
Well, listen to the song Free Fallin' by Tom Petty.
That's exactly what I do, man. You know me better than I do. Oh, for fighting those bokoblins.
Great, now I want to listen to Tom Petty. This is somehow your fault.
Yeah, blame Mongol. So it's alright, I'm used to it. So for now, the scene is going really, really well.
Yeah?
We're taking the time to get more arrows. There we go. Gymnast going deeper to the dungeon now.
Woofer just showing how good he is with that leaf logic.
And the only thing left for him in this dungeon is to go defeat Goma. Oh, and grabbing a fairy.
No.
He's grabbing the fairy.
Dean. Fairy? Fairy?
Yeah, it's a fairy. Do you know what that? What? Do you know what that means, man?
Soup.
Soup.
It means soup.
It means soup.
It means all the soup in the world. I love.
We're gonna drink like kings tonight.
We are kings.
Not the kings of this randomizer, though.
Here we are, born to be kings.
Grandma could give nothing.
From.
Even if Grandma gives nothing, I'm gonna be happy because of soup.
The soup is one of the most important items in the game. Fight me. You won't.
I can't fight you. You're a bit far for me. Yeah, we still need the hammer. Skull hammer is gonna be essential. And respell as well, yes.
I would be amazed if someone actually manages to die to Goma.
It's possible. I've seen it.
I know, but runners this late in the tournament dying to Goma.
You could be surprised because Goma is one of those bosses that is kind of just jank. Like if it starts to hit you and you get stuck in a weird pattern, you can get killed easily. It's a very convenient bus key. The only problem with that is that we still need to go check one more chest before going
Which
back
is
to
the
Fed Bus. Mini bus chest.
vanilla grapple hook chest.
Yep, it's the chest that replaces Medley. Because Medley has to wait for us in our temple today.
How dare we lock her up in a place that's dark and probably smells funny?
Don't know, man.
Goma,
No.
dead.
Yeah, a woofer has dealt with Goma.
Once again, light arrows not going to make that much of a difference with Goma.
Not for now, at least.
But literally can't. Goma's healed by light arrows. Unless
And,
Gymnast by some miracle forgot about that, which is extremely unlikely.
and for people that do not know about race mode, in race mode like we're playing tonight, we always get a Triforce Shard from defeating a boss. Every boss in the seed will have a Triforce Shard. We start with 4, so we only need to defeat all 4 bosses. And the items we need to defeat those bosses to finish the seed.
I'd like to also add in that you need to pick the shard up.
Yeah, you definitely need to.
It has happened in the race before, where someone has completely forgotten to get the shard.
Yep. So to answer the question, we don't really know why Goma is healed by light arrows, but I do know that one runner called Trog was wondering how many arrows it would take to make Goma's health go so high that it goes back into the negatives. But it hasn't been tested yet.
Woofer going for Fire Mountain right away since he's there.
Yeah, this island is kind of known as Woofer Mountain by some people, because in one race he kind of forgot to go check it, and it cost him the race.
Oh, it happened to Gymnast in a 100% row.
Yeah, I've seen that too.
Oh, poor Jim.
Some of
I'm
the
making
worst
fun of
things
him,
happen.
man.
Oh my god, Woofer just
Oh,
fell.
Woofer. Why Woofer?
Woofer, no! And Woofer is getting back up.
Don't fight the birds.
Fighting the birds is never. I love the pop time bot. I love it too. It's so good. Every time someone says Woofer in chat, this bot just posts pictures of dogs.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm testing this theory.
It has a cooldown though.
That's a sad day.
Thank you, Swordmaster guy, for actually picking the slack and
Oh.
Skullhammer. Skullhammer has been found.
Good job, Woofer.
Everything is at the right place in this scene. Oh man, that. The
We can
only
now
locations
100%.
that.
I was gonna say we can now 100% do Forsaken Fortress and
Our temple.
what's the name of that other place? Yes, that place.
And Woofer's gonna go heal the grandma. And probably gonna go Diamond Step after, which is the few checks Gymnast has over him right now. And no, the DRC bus key chest is not guaranteed to be garbage, but today it was probably a small key which our players didn't need.
What are you talking about? This is not 100% run?
No, it's not.
Oh.
It's an any percent. As many percent as you need to.
Woofer playing dangerously. Like it clearly worked. But
Yeah,
Woofer
he knows exactly how far he can stand from Grandma. Actually, as soon as he can like target her, it should be good. Usually.
Sans always looks so happy.
No, neither of them are in go mode. They are still looking for at least Neru's Pearl.
And
another sword.
bombs? Do they need bombs?
I mean, they could skip them if they don't find them.
But I feel like that feels kind of unlikely that they're gonna go without bombs.
I mean, I've seen a scene where that happened, so it's possible.
Yeah, but the amount of items this seed is giving, which is a very surprising amount.
Yeah. So Woofer is actually like just going for Diamond Step without getting whatever Grandma gave him. He's gonna grab that reward at some point in a mailbox. Doesn't have to be right now.
Wooford doing the long strat.
I mean, at this point, it's pretty much as fast doing that, apparently.
Yeah, probably.
I mean, he has more items for inside, so at least that's nice. And Grandma has definitely been a terrorist at some point.
I just read the chat and apparently Jarhead thought that we were saying Grandma had the bombs.
Oh, Gymnast is going for Forsaken Fortress right now.
Oh yes, double storage?
Yep, double storage. And if done wrong, there's a possibility for Jim to swim up walls at some point. But I don't see it happening with him.
I was gonna say too, with double storage, can't you soft lock the game as well?
Depends what you do with it. And note to mom for Woofer, which is the location of the light arrows for him. He's gonna be thrilled about that, probably.
Yeah, here
Ah,
comes
there we go.
the other check.
Wall swimming happened. Yep, he forgot to activate the camera lock, so now he has to find another place to do it.
Oh, Jim, this is gonna cost him a decent amount of time.
Yeah, sadly, he has to swim to that island to get a place where he can lock his camera and finally start the super swim. Also, if you guys have problems with epilepsy, please do not look at Gymnast's screen right now.
I'm sure it'll be fine.
If anyone dies, please call us. We have to know.
Oh. Woofer off to Needle Rock.
Yeah, not a bad place to go. What are you talking about, guys? This is definitely intended. Like they didn't patch storage in AG. Oh wait, they did. It wasn't intended. Oh no.
But then they broke storage, but also broke every item in the game too. So
yeah, everything that item sliding is so good. Like, we can't do item sliding in this version of the game, the Randomizer, but it's such a good thing. It's even worse than storage, really.
it just amuses me to no end that Nintendo would break pretty much everything to fix the glitch. Woofer now on light arrows.
Yeah, he does have light arrows now.
Still in no mode.
Yeah, we still are waiting for Nightmare Spell and at least the Master Sword. Sadly,
It comes
Grandma was
down
useless
to-
today.
I was gonna say, it comes down to
Don't give up, Don.
to how good our runners think they can do the final phase of Puppet Ganon with no bombs.
I mean, you can stop Puppet Ganon with just using a quick spin, so... With those two players, I wouldn't be surprised to see them skip bombs if they can. And a bigger wallet for Woofer. Not the worst thing to get. This opens up another check in the mail. Yep, more mail is always good, guys. So if you guys want to see another thing that isn't really intended, but that we're gonna do, Gymnast is now gonna get storage before going up. And now he can move during a cutscene and go down in the tower that is supposedly full of water. Yep, it's currently out of logic because we don't have bombs.
Woofer doing his Nari quest right now.
Why not? We're next to Needle Rock. Great Fish is right next to this island.
I was gonna say, you said we're right next to Needle Rock. It's like, wait a minute. Come on, man. Look at me like that.
Come on. Talking about come on, bird. Come to us. Please be nice. He's nice.
I just love how that ledge puts you right at the perfect height for him not to attack you.
But for you to attack him.
Gymnast opting to just use his sword.
Well, when you have the Master Sword, it does more damage. And since Jim doesn't have soup, he couldn't hit any harder. So. Okay.
Which is why soup percent is a real thing.
Oh,
Got
and
the goblin sweater.
yeah, from the wallet upgrade.
Opening up yet another check for Woofer.
Yeah, a lot of checks at Windfall right now. And Gymnast just defeated. Oh, another check on Windfall, talking about that.
I mean, Jim, I would say, currently holds the lead based on shards, but Woofer's not very far behind if he is at all.
Yeah, he's gonna find a few items that Jim currently has, and maybe more. So, depending on what he finds, he could take a lead right now.
He's got more items than Jim right now, pretty sure.
He does, yeah, but he's gonna get the 2 items that Jim has over him. Jarkham and Melody. And, well, the 1 item right now. And
Oh, Jim already did his windfall checks?
he already did that because he had the Fire and Ice arrows before leaving Windfall. So he did like this. He couldn't even do like the transparent chest though, so he still has to go back and get that transparent chest.
Come on, Hero's Charm.
Oh man. So I'd like to point out that there's a French for stream right now, and the commentators for that one just messaged me saying like, "What is this seed? It's too good."
Yeah, the seed is way too good.
Yep, I actually just reminded everyone of that, Jared. He couldn't get the transparent chest, so he has to go back to get it at some point. But Woofer can. So.
Come on,
Woofer.
Woofer. Was it Gymnast or Woofer who won the first round?
The first run, it was Woofer. There's an old Triforce next to the tracker that tells us that.
It's almost like I'm prompting us so talk about it.
Oh man, I love how everyone is using the pop time bot now.
Who rolled the seed?
I don't know. Oh, a Neru's Pearl.
That is a very important check.
Yep, that's one of the 2 things we were missing for Go Mode. Everything is going well.
Woofer going for some daylight, but reason... No, he's got that deluxe pixel box. That kind of explains it.
Yep, he has to take a picture of Minenko, which could hold that fantastic Go Mode, who knows.
Remember, she can also tell you the picture is crap, and you gotta do it again.
Yeah, that's why you take your time to take it well.
Minenko, strike a pose!
Minenko! And we have to take a picture of you.
We have one more required item for go mode there, Dead Like You, and it is the Master Sword. He still has to get one more upgrade.
And seems like Woofer's gonna go for the Ice Ring and Angular combo. He's opting to do a lot of our world before going back into a dungeon, it seems.
Not necessarily a bad thing.
Yep, for now, Gymnast didn't find anything in Forsaken Fortress, so... And a Forbidden Tingle statue. He's gonna be happy about this. Wow. So, Forsaken Fortress is kind of bad tonight. Oh, and Woofer opting to go to Trog Island first. Bomb Island, for those that do not know about the Trog Island.
I hate this island.
Yeah, after what happened, I can't understand. This statue of Tingle that we found actually does nothing in our settings right now. So it's kind of just decoration.
I mean, I'm just gonna keep that next to my collection of other items that should not be named.
Wonder what that means.
I'm gonna leave that for everyone. Gymnast saving Grandma. I am impressed.
Yeah, I was gonna say that too.
Yeah, it's gotta bump him at least up to like 60% saves on Grandma, which means he's no longer a monster.
Yeah, he gets a passing grade. He's now a perfectly functional human, apparently. It's kind of like Gymnast is kind of like our Pinocchio. Like he's just trying to be human, and now he succeeds.
We gotta get him like a Jiminy Cricket though.
Did you spell Gemini with Jim in your head? Because I did.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
He's gotta get one of them conscious things. Yeah.
Love it.
Conscience? Conscious. Yeah, whatever.
Both.
Oh my god.
This
Woofer having a hard time playing basketball right now.
happens to the best of us, it seems, because we're talking about the winner of the last tournament, and he's having trouble with this island, like everyone else. And Jim getting his fourth piece of art. Don't think he's the most happy boy about this, but still.
All that effort for a piece of heart on Bomb Island too.
Yeah.
At least when I did it, it was Leaf. All that effort was paid off.
And Ariel only had a yellow rupee. I was trying to see if anything in Forsaken Fortress was worth it, but sadly it seems not.
It's more than my sister's ever given me. Oh.
Dude. Your sister's
I went
kind of
there.
Kind of like that time that my sisters like just took a bunch of pencils that I already owned and gave them back to me. For Christmas.
I mean...
For Christmas.
Alright, Cabana check.
Yep, he's gonna do the cabinet deed skip, which is a kind of interesting one. He's gonna get storage here, and then he's gonna go get, open the chest that is in the overworld in this island. Then he's gonna just kind of feist through the door and hookshot the thing behind it and get in the cabinet. You're gonna see it's kind of cool.
It's kind of cool.
Yeah, it's kind of cool.
Only a little bit. That like
Just a
super
bit.
cool.
I mean, it's one of those tricks that even I can do, so it's not that weird. Narrow Sprawl was in the transparent chest on one fall.
It's still a fairly close game because Woofer's got far more checks in at this point.
Yeah, Woofer has more checks done, but at the same time, Gymnast has 2 shards, so it's very hard to say. And yes, this is any percent. They only need whatever they need to finish the seed. and the first that finishes wins the race. We do not care if they have 100% of the items. Yep, it's a very fast shard to get, indeed.
Which is probably why Woofer's doing overworld checks. Because if he can
Probably, yeah.
avoid doing all the checks in Forsaken Fortress, he probably will.
I think right now what he's hoping for is getting in Gomo before going into any other dungeon. And just be... Oh, talking about objects for Gomo, bombs.
Bombs are good.
Yeah, he has bombs now.
What?
And Woofer, he settled a bit too much and went out of the ladder. So now he's gonna just face the walls. It's gonna be amazing. And Don is gonna try to live.
I'm dying.
It's okay, Don. It's okay. Ah, boomerang.
It's a nice thing.
It's technically required by the tracker, but at the same time, like, every runner skips it at this point. Yep, the 2 progress items that aren't technically required tonight. And Gymnast is back on Windfall, so he's gonna be able to go check this transparent chest that we didn't check earlier. Which is gonna open
Tower of the Gods.
Oh, and the backpack, talking about items that are required according to the tracker, but that we don't use. We're getting all those items, Jared. We're getting all of them. Okay, Ice Ring, what is... If you're in Go mode, you can.
Alright, here comes Ice Ring. For a second, I thought Woofer was going to get way too close to the island.
Oh, and Woofer getting a bit of a taste of this ice physics. Just fell. Wow.
I always loved the belly flop animation.
Yeah, it's the best animation that we don't get to see very often.
Well, normally everyone tries to avoid doing that.
Yeah, but Woofer did it for us.
I think Woofer's gonna do his best just to leaf around the opening.
Don't expect the box for Jim.
I think that should answer your question.
Yeah,
If Pup Time triggers on its own name.
it's a very good bot. It's a wholesome bot.
Dang it.
Ah, so you can battle.
Oh, now we can have dupe soup.
Yeah, we're gonna be able to have even more soup now.
All of the soup.
More soup for the soup gods.
That would actually be an awesome god. I'm not
Yeah,
sure
man,
if I'm even mad about that.
Dude, I'd worship a soup god. I'm not even ashamed. Talking about dogs.
There may or may not be a dog behind me.
Is it a cute dog though? Seems like
He's
it
an
really
adorable dog.
like both players are kind of doing everything that the other player did in reverse, so kind of cool. The Woofer is doing that fast threat that was found when you have the Dick Leaf first time you entered this island. Yep, that would be very good for him.
I'm not
So,
sure if the microphone's picking it up, but he's like half barking and just laying there and grumbling.
and it was sadly just a golden feather.
Angular coming up dry.
Yeah, sadly. And I think that's the last of our overworld, for Woofer at least. So he's gonna have to dip a dungeon now. Which one is he gonna go for
Question
first?
is, I think he's gonna go Tower of the Gods, but that's because getting the slow dungeon out of the way is what I would do.
He seems to have like another thing to do on Windfall. Or is he just gonna use it to super swim to Forsaken Fortress? Yeah,
He
he's
might
doing
be doing a
swim.
super swim.
Yeah, he's definitely doing super swim. Time to swim, guys!
Gotta go fast.
Gotta swim fast, man! And he's definitely going for Forsaken Fortress now. Honestly, since Woofer is going to do Forsaken Fortress, which has nothing, it's even harder to say now. It's very even right now. If Jim's finishes doing his overworld in the same amount of time that Woofer finishes Forsaken Fortress, it's gonna be even.
The real question is if Woofer's gonna bail out after the troll chest.
That's a great question.
So I'm not gonna lie, if I got the Tinkle statue and first chest I opened, I would bail out.
So
I'd be
Woofer
sitting there going,
just
nope.
Woofer just drowned.
Yep, Woofer totally just drowned.
Yep, he drowned. Proving that that skeleton actually has lungs. Absolutely nothing of importance was in Forsaken Fortress, sadly. Except the shard, exactly.
It's the only reason to go there right now.
Yeah.
Woofer going for attempt number 2 of a super swim.
Yeah, he's swimming again.
Remember, at this point, you gotta start debating on if it would have been faster for you just to take the boat over.
Apparently it does. Meanwhile, that gymnast seems to be going for another highland. He's gonna do bomb island, I think, first. Yeah, it was very close to being safe, but then it didn't happen, sadly. Is he gonna drown again? Oh, this is getting close. There we go. He found the air bubble, which is nice for him.
Oh no. That was an inconveniently timed cough because I have food in my mouth.
Are you trying to do the die skip? That would be good.
The way to end everything prematurely.
That's a bad way to go. And Woofer just clipped into the island, and now he's gonna swim to a loading zone. Fun thing, actually, when you do it that way, I do believe that not every instrument of Phantom Ganon's songs spawn in. I think you could switch the music just for this. Yeah, as you can hear, that not every instrument of the Phantom Ganon song actually spawn when you get in that fight that way. So it's kind of weird to hear. It's very silent.
Yeah, it is very weird. But I think we should just stay here for a bit because of the sweet, sweet sounds of Sans.
It's alright, we're gonna stay a little.
Because I don't know about you, but
Uh,
Sans is best model.
I mean, I play. I just play as regular Link, but casual, so I can't argue with you.
Sans is best model. At
Just
least until the mailbox comes along, or until someone makes me a Danny DeVito skin.
Danny DeVito would be amazing as a skin. Danny DeVito best skin, even if it doesn't exist yet.
Trash Man with the Phil sound pack.
Yeah, man, that would be amazing. And Gymnast is about out of our world. And it seems like he's going for a temple now. Interesting. Yeah, Jim is skipping the cabin indeed, Skip.
Strange flex, but okay.
I mean, why not? Can I offer you an egg in this trying time?
I'm just saying, you know, Danny DeVito skin would be as awesome as Sans.
What about a
You
skin
just
that...
gotta, as I can say, you just gotta take all the sounds from Hercules for the sound pack for it.
would be amazing, man. I'm still waiting for my my mailbox skin.
Hey, the mailbox can't be that hard. Just make Link transparent and put a mailbox around him.
Just give him arms so he can just swing the sword.
No, the sword gets swung telepathically by the mailbox.
Yes, in the seed the bombs are actually logic because we have to kill Golden Tower for God. But no, they aren't like a progressive item like the sword or the bow. If you get a bomb upgrade and you don't have the bombs, you don't have access to those 60 bombs. But as soon as you get the bombs, you will have the 60 bombs in your inventory. But you have to find the bombs first.
Oh, that Sans sound there, right there. Beautiful.
My bad, Wolf Raven. I have problems speaking in English sometimes.
It's okay, I have those problems too.
But the problem is that it's your native language, it's not mine.
And? What's your point?
It's okay, Don. It's okay. Did you just get a response from Pop Time?
I'm now happy.
Yeah, Don has done it.
I had to wait until everyone else was quiet to do it, but I got it.
Pop Time. It's Pop Time, guys.
There we go. I swear I did not prompt him for this.
Don't give up. Don't give up, Don.
Oh, is Woofer going for a cutscene? Oh no, okay. Oh, he's gonna do the rest of the checks.
He's gonna do the rest of the dungeon because he doesn't know that it doesn't have anything yet. Oh man.
My dog is sitting there staring at me.
Yeah, like everyone would do all those checks because there's no way of knowing that there's nothing in the dungeon. Unless you are us, and then, you know. That's the beauty of watching the stream. Like, you know more than the players do about the seed at some point. It's beautiful.
I mean, Forsaken Fortress has so few checks that a runner might gamble on it, but
It's not the
that's a
best
few and
gamble.
far. It's a few and far.
And a wallet upgrade, which was kind of like the one item that was good in this dungeon, sadly. Meanwhile, just side hopping because it's faster than running with medley, surprisingly. And the bombs are currently in Cabina, the private oasis. The boomerang is also in private oasis. They're both in that place. This is the private oasis of items that didn't feel required, but kinda holler.
Yeah. Because them bombs.
Yeah, man, damn bombs. Exploding
Them
all that, man.
bombs.
Woofer's about to get 60 bombs.
That's actually a really useful thing.
So many bombs, man. We have no idea what will make that seed, actually. I'm gonna bet on the streamer Mr. Broadstone, but I'm not sure.
I don't think this is a math girl seed. It's not gone all to hell. Third bottle for Gymnast.
Yeah, we have a lot of place for soup now.
All of the places for soup.
Yeah, man. So much room for activities.
Gymnast taking advantage of them light arrows.
But did Pop Time roll the seed?
Wait, Woofer might have rolled the seed?
No, I don't think that's true.
I would feel like that would just be a weird thing to do to have one of the runners roll the seed, but it's probably not unheard of.
I don't think it has happened in this tournament. I think we have a few seeds that are pre-rolled just in case. So. I mean, before doing that, they go through every option. Like, in one race, the poor runners had to run a seed that I rolled, so...
Apparently, we should make the runners roll a seed that I rolled. Everything's in the overworld.
You say that.
Everything.
Oh, Master Sword has been
There's
found!
the last Master Sword.
It's on the mini-boss of Earth Temple.
But the problem is, Gymnast still needs to find bombs.
Yeah, they're in private oasis. As soon as he finds Cabinet, he should go there. Not over yet, guys. We still need one item on Gymnast's side, so it's not a go mode yet. We still need the bombs for that.
Because you have to complete Tower of the
God,
God.
which requires bombs to kill Gomez. And exactly, Tower of the God is one of those dungeons that you don't lose much time to just do completely.
Power of the Gods, no matter how you look at it, is just a slow,
It's a
painful
crawl, man.
dungeon.
And the Tower of the God Big Key, so he's not gonna have to do any kind of big key skip now. He knows that.
Thank God. As much as I love watching people do the big key skip, I don't want to watch anyone do the big key skip.
Yeah. So we still have to see how the rest of the seeds pan out, but for now it's pretty even, man. It's still pretty hard to say who's in the lead. But
Yeah.
at this point, it's just like very even.
Well, it's because Gymnast is not in go mode, so he's gonna be checking all the chests.
For now, at least, yes. They're both very speedy boys.
Oh, Woofer just missing the leaf.
Yeah, sadly, missed that leaf pump. It's pretty easy to cancel your leaf instead of doing a leaf pump. Let's be honest.
Oh yeah, for sure.
And it's a piece of art, so it does mean that Kevin indeed should be somewhere in her temple now.
Probably.
Yeah, there's nothing left in Overworld for us, so it was either there or in one of the few checks in the few checks that are left in her temple.
This is gonna be interesting.
There we go. He's in. Now he's gonna do the floor one skip, which is a pretty nice little skip. And the Tingle Rupee for Gymnast. He is now very rich and very rainbow.
All of that money.
Yeah, man.
All of it.
And for those wondering, match 3 will be tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. EST, and I think it's 1:30 a.m. For Europeans. If you guys are wondering. Oh man.
Actually, just wanted to confirm that on the schedule, and then I realized, oh wait, I worked that day. I ain't doing anything.
But yeah, I can confirm it's tomorrow, Monday at 7:30 p.m.
Just remember, adjust for your time zone accordingly. It's an Eastern.
Yeah, it's an Eastern. So since we're in a pretty calm bit of the race, If you want to follow both runners, the links are in chat. They're both amazing runners of this game. Gymnast is very well known too for speedrunning a bunch of other Zelda games. Woofer's he's kind of a Wind Waker boy himself. If you want to follow my co-commentator Don, you can do it. He seems like a nice guy.
I mean, variety streamer. I'm just saying. I tend to do a little bit of everything.
If you want to follow Jared, which is our tracker for tonight, you can do it too. He's pretty big about playing those old games too.
The funny thing is that I think the only person in here at all that does not actually stream is you.
Yep, it's me. But if you want to follow me anyway, you can do it. It's kind of funny to see the followers piling up, even if I do not do anything. At some point, I might actually do it though. And a book of Babyseed. Damn.
There's not a whole lot in there, is there?
Not for now.
I mean, with all the checks that turned out to be in the overworld, I'm kind of not surprised.
Yeah, there's a lot. It's kind of funny because it's one of those seeds where you kind of have everything, but at the same time you're still missing like one item, and you don't know in which dungeon which is. So it kind of turned out bad at the end. And Jim just got his potion boost.
Skipping the mini boss.
It's gonna bring his statue back.
Of course, he doesn't need to do the mini boss. He has all of the things.
Well, he's still looking for a Master Sword upgrade.
That's also fair, actually. I didn't realize he hasn't got that.
Yeah, the last Master Sword upgrade doesn't look much different.
Why did you lie to me, Woofer?
Someone just activate pop time. Don needs the pops right now.
I was gonna say, nobody come to my house and ring my doorbell.
That's the pop button for...
My dog will have a flashback to Vietnam.
Yeah, I swear, like, doorbells just get dogs so excited for nothing. It could be at the postman, yeah. No, they haven't got the postman yet, but...
Oh, Woofer hasn't had to do the postman.
No.
Yeah, I don't think the postman's even been triggered by either one of them yet, because Gymnast would still have to send off that mail.
Well, Jim's just got the mail, I think, so...
It could also be in the mail you get for finishing Earth Temple, too.
That too, yeah. Vitals letter. Which is pretty much just an item for 10 rupees. Which is a pretty good deal.
It's why I'm here. I remember the weird abstract checks, but I can't remember the normal ones.
Yeah, that's pretty much you, yeah. That's an adequate description of how you play.
Yeah?
Yeah. We still have to finish that seed, man. That's pretty fun.
Oh yeah, it was a good seed.
It does get... spoiler alert for you. It does get a bit mean at some point, but it's still fun.
Well, that's the thing about those people that practice on moving targets. Sometimes you get to the point where you're so well practiced at moving targets that the stationary ones throw you off.
So Jim is kind of losing a bit of time to get back to Jahala because he couldn't open the warp pod. Ready for him.
Yes, Woofer did.
Yeah, Woofer did skip a lot of checks.
He may just be going for it and might come back, but he also might not because going back into Hyrule, you gotta come back here anyway.
That could be a good explanation for it, yes, Jared. Since he doesn't have those checks aren't in logic for him, which is probably why he skipped them.
So, Cavanity could be very well still in Tower of the Gods.
No, it can't be, because that would mean that like Woofer did every check that he could do without the bombs in here. That will mean that Cavanity is locked behind bombs which are in cabinet. So that's
You're
not
correct. I completely forgot that it's out of logic because Woofer did the check by glitches.
Also, Gymnast is probably gonna find out which check has the Cavanity soon, because we only have like the check for the postman on Windfall and Vital's letter at this point. There's not a lot of stuff left, guys. We're saying that
still pretty interesting race to say the least.
Yeah, it's going pretty well. Anyway, this is probably gonna be this is easily gonna be a sub 2, and they kind of cleared everything. It's pretty impressive.
Yeah, just the way everything lined up was a very fast way.
Yeah.
And there goes Godan.
Bye, Godan.
Not Bongo Bongo.
It's not Andros. We swear, guys, it's a new original boss.
It's totally not recycled like 3 times.
4. Maybe 10, actually.
Even more. Gotcha.
I have hands. So I think it's a ripoff of myself. Oh man.
Oh no.
I don't understand anything anymore.
Also, just gonna point it out once again. Only boss in the game that you do not
need the sword for. Yeah. So it's kind of an original because they did that one way too often, but at the same time it's original because
there's Gymnast86 indeed.
Hey, we got it. Nice.
It was in the mail.
Yeah, so Jim he's gonna go check the postman, and he forgot to mail the letter. Oh god. Meanwhile, Woofer is going to our temple.
Once again, not in go mode yet.
He has to find the bombs.
Go get it.
Yeah. We know he's gonna be in go mode soon, but he's not in go mode yet.
It all comes down to when he goes and does the chest. Chest check.
So, there's an interesting point being put in chat right now. Woofer is kind of an habit of not going to the left side of her temple first, but who knows? He kind of lost the race to not going to the left recently, so maybe he's gonna consider going to the left first.
It'll be the first time I've seen him go to Earth Temples since that race.
Yeah.
Who knows? As far as we know, it is a 50-50 shot on which way he goes first.
And we don't really, we can't really, like, read his mind. We don't know what is in his mind, so at least there's something.
And at the same time, assuming he clears up to the mini-boss area before Gymnast even gets in Tower of the Gods, which is a very good possibility. One of these temples is not quite as long as the others.
That's
could
true,
still
man.
be anyone's race.
Let's see what happens. This is still very close.
Oh, Gymnast, no. Don't go in there.
I mean, he could go to
Gymnast.
Cabana. It's just down. It's just down. Oh, Gymnast is going there before Cabana. Oh. Ouch. There's one check he can check in Tower of the God without bombs. And it seems like he's gonna go check it.
Gymnast.
At least there's only one chest he can possibly do without.
Dawn is very disappointed in Gymnast right now.
And Woofer just got his Maggie's letter. Which is the key. It's not a key. Never mind. Okay, Gymnast is out of bounds. He's gonna go check that chest that doesn't require bombs.
Once again, just like to reiterate a point that Monko already made. There's no possible way the runner could know that the bombs are not there.
Yep. This is Rando. We have no idea where things are gonna be when we play. So it's unfortunate, but at the same time, he can't know that.
And I was not jinxing the situation. I'm just saying. Oh, Woofer's going for right side?
Well, doing right side first is always good because it tends to have small keys to open the left side. So you need a small key to get into the left. Even more than that to get to the hand of the left, actually. So Gymnast didn't find what he wanted.
It's really just gonna come down to Gymnast's pathing right now.
Yeah, he is gonna definitely go to Cabana now, which is very close to Tower of the God. So that's good for him.
I'm not gonna count Woofer out just yet. Because like I said, one of these is definitely longer than the other for that the opponent has to beat. And as we've said multiple times before, there is not really a fast way to do Tower of the Gods.
Not really, even if you skip everything that you can. There's not a lot of time saved there.
Oof.
Oof.
What, Woofer? You're sabotaging yourself.
Yep. He's going in the basement.
Unless he's just gonna open the door and go back, but
That
unlikely.
would be extremely surprising. It's
Work
okay.
body.
He holds true to his ideals of going there first.
It might actually cost him this race.
Oh, and Gymnast just went to the basement there. So, as we know, as soon as Gymnast opens up this chest, he's gonna be in go mode. But he's gonna have to do Tower of the God in go mode, which is the slowest go mode of them all. And there we go, Gymnast is now in go mode. Bit under 1 hour and a half into the sea.
It all comes down now to when the hell Woofer decides to check the other half of the upper floor.
Yeah, this is a very...
If he does. He might not have time.
Honestly, this is a very nice seed to have a race on because there's so many possibilities, so many choices that our runners made and went differently, and now they are not even in the same dungeon for the end, which is kinda impressive. The only reason I switched the audio back is because Gymnast is officially in go mode and our friend Woofer isn't.
Wait, are you telling me you stole Jarhead's job? As the
He asked
mix
me to
master?
stall that job.
But he's the mix master.
I know, man. but he asked nicely.
Oh.
So yes, Woofer definitely has 7 shards. But I let Jared fix that for us. Thank you, Jared.
But did he actually fix it?
No, I don't think yet, but it should be soon.
Oh,
There we
it
go.
goes. I was gonna say, don't thank him before he does the job.
I mean, I'm very Canadian, so I will thank people for nothing.
Yeah, but I'm also Canadian, and
Yeah,
no.
but I'm Quebecois. It's different.
No, it isn't.
Yeah, we tried to separate once.
I hate to say it, the usually Quebecois ones are just no. Yeah, that's right. I'm gonna be that guy.
Don is mean to me, guys. Help!
You're gonna tell me you don't deserve it?
I do deserve it, but not every Quebecois does.
Oh no, I work with a lot of them.
They're kind of rampant, and the army's just hierarchy because you need to be bilingual for some reason. Yep. So Jim is trying to get a smoky before going to the second floor because it's gonna allow him to just skip everything that he can't skip. So by finding his big key in this floor, he's kind of happy because he doesn't need to do the big key skip, which is kind of a pain to do.
I mean, it is doable, and I have seen some people do it rather quickly.
I've seen
okay,
gymnasts
Woofer.
learn how to do big key skip in a tournament
Woofer,
race.
bro. No. Woofer, no.
I'm gonna go big Jala first. That's what he always does in our temple.
No, Woofer, no.
He's probably gonna save. man, this is still so close.
This is stupid close. I don't.
Yeah, like one player is gonna have 8 shards while the other's in go mode, and then they're probably gonna be at 8 shard go mode at the same time at some point.
I'm imagining Woofer's gonna go back and check the
left side.
other half of the top soon.
Yeah, he's definitely gonna save the mirror room for last because it's so long to do.
Well, I guess I was totally correct in the opening statements there, and I thought this was going to be interesting.
It's definitely very interesting. There's not much between the two players right now, and they totally did everything out of the order for the other one. So it's just so nice to see.
Woofer getting rid of Jalhalla.
Yep, he's gonna get his 8th try for shard. Also, if you guys aren't aware, we're playing this race on the 1.5.1 version, which doesn't have a check for the Triforce, the Master Sword Chamber. So at least we know that he's not gonna go check the Master Sword Chamber, because that's not the thing yet.
Oh, vanilla Master Sword.
Yeah, you guys can't wait for 1.6 race. There's gonna be a possibility for both light vanilla light arrows and vanilla master sword. It's gonna be amazing.
Or light arrows in the Master Sword room.
That's totally possible
Which is
too.
also just as bad.
Also, just a friendly reminder: if you guys want to play the randomizer, and you guys are seeing all those crazy glitches our players are doing right now, and thinking, "Oh, I can't play that. That's too hard for me." That's not the thing, guys, because every single seed is completable without using any glitches. So if you want to play for fun, you can go ahead and do it.
Also, just gonna sit here and be like, hey, tracker, I forget, did Gymnast get bombs?
Yeah, he has bombs on him right now.
I'm definitely not being a dick to the There we go.
Also, Woofer is warping. Woofer is warping.
Woofer!
He's banking on it being in the mail.
Oh, Woofer! Get back in the dungeon!
That's true, he can't hear us. Even if he did that 15 minutes in the past, he can't. The AirPods are too strong, guys.
I imagine Woofer's done.
Probably is, yeah.
And that
He
right
just
now
got
is
his Caminadine. But now he's gonna go do the mailman check. So that's a bit of time wasted again.
Oh, he's also gonna give Maggie the letter too, from the looks of it. But Woofer,
Yeah, this
I don't
is
think
such a race,
Maggie
guys. This is such a race.
Woofer.
This one for being like the best seed ever to not very
Oh,
good
God.
very fast.
This raises the question too: is he gonna go to Tower of the Gods to look, or is he gonna go to Earth Temple to look?
Yeah, he kind of like gave himself so many options that now he has to pick one. It's kind of terrible for him right now. You have permission to spam Moncast for like a minute. Go ahead, man.
Woofer! No! Stop it, Woofer! Stop it! Why do you do this to yourself?
And you guys can calm down now. You can go back to spamming pop time instead. It's cuter.
Stop it. Alright, so this is the deciding moment.
Yeah, where is Woofer gonna be going next? We are wondering now.
Oh, come on. Yes! Yes! He's on the
He's
right
in the-
track.
Yeah, he actually just didn't save and quit. He just like went back. He just went and checked.
Let's do Jawhala again, doesn't it?
No, he saved after getting that, I think. So, is he gonna go? It seems like he's gonna go to the left side. He's going for the left side. We have a race, everybody. Yep, he save warped. He didn't save on Woodfall because nothing was good for him, and just went back to where he saved on Earth Temple, which is a very good play.
Oh, come on. You got this, Woofer. Alright, everybody. Woofer's kind of like Goku. Just everyone, send him your energy.
Yeah, lift your hands and summon your energy. It's time. If you guys want to believe in an underdog right now, it kinda is Woofer. Yes, Jim has the key, so he doesn't need to do big key skip.
It's a very close race is what's happening right
Yeah.
now. Because he has to do a boss while Woofer heads into Hyrule. Oh, don't tell me he's gonna do big key skip anyways. Okay, good.
No, he's not gonna do that. He knows he has the big key. It's not
You know
time to
what?
show
I've
up.
seen
This is
weird-
grand final.
Like the guy who cleared all of Dragon Roost when Dragon Roost wasn't in logic.
In logic, yeah. But that's shabby. That's shabby. That's not Gymnast, and it's not the grand finals. At least
That's
in grand
also
finals.
fair.
I think at the point of grand finals, both of our runners know how to not do a challenge that isn't required. So
Not even necessarily. Whoever has the better fight wins. You could try and snipe and screw it up entirely.
Yeah, it's very hard to
Woofer,
snipe.
finally in go mode.
Not yet.
Come on. I forgot. It's not the mini boss chest.
It's a mini boss, yeah. It's on the mini boss. So he has 2 chests left to check. Meanwhile, Gymnast has to defeat Golden. It's gonna be close, guys.
Guys, I may have slept like 15 minutes in the last 24 hours. Just calm down if I screw things up.
Don't give up, Don. It's okay.
I deserve a little bit of a break here. Alright, okay. Now it's the right chest, which I hope he just ignores the mini boss.
He definitely is gonna ignore the mini boss. This is so close, guys. So
the ice arrows actually will take out Godan's hands in one hit.
Yeah, fire arrows also do that. But sadly, they can't do anything to make the highs go faster. Also, one good thing for Gymnast right now is he's finishing with Tower of the Gods, so he's gonna be warped instantly to Hyrule once he's done.
And Woofer, he's gonna be entering Hyrule about the same time.
Yeah, this is so close, guys. I'm actually gonna take the time to put the audio on the first person that enters Hyrule.
Which is still either one at this point, because cutscenes and shit.
Yeah, I got the thing ready, guys.
Damn close either way.
Yeah, this is so good. So this race is gonna be settled on Puppet Ganon. Wow.
This is so stupid close.
I love it.
Oh, they're gonna finish within like 30 seconds of each other.
Probably, yeah.
Oh my god. Woofer, go.
Oh no, Jim forgot the shard.
Oh, Gymnast, no!
Forgot the shard. Oh no,
Gymnast!
Jim. Oh, Jim.
What?
Jim.
Why do I keep thinking you're screaming J-I-M? Jim! No!
Jim. And I'm sadly obliged to.
Hey, someone who's got the clip controls open, you gotta clip that.
Yeah, please clip Jim forgetting the shard. It happened to him in a race earlier in the tournament, but never at this point of the tournament. This is crazy. Oh god.
They're gonna download the VOD and play it again later anyway, I'm pretty sure. But
yeah, they can. So, please, someone clip that. Just Jim.
Oh, Jim. I'm not saying it to be mean. I'm saying it because that's literally what decided this race.
Yep, very much so. Like now Jim has to go all the way up the tower because there's not a lot of warp pots in here.
Just so we're clear, I am not the mean commentator. That's literally because, oh my god.
It's so sad that I actually forgot to do the bear skip joke. Oh god. That's so not me.
I was making jokes about this earlier, and someone said that was Gymnast that did that, and he went and did it again.
Yep, he did that. He did that in a race against Scary Olive in the group stages of the tournament. And in this race with Scary Olive, both players forgot to try for shard. But Scary Olive, the other player, took a minute to make things funny for us and took a picture of the try for shard he forgot. I wonder if Gymnast is gonna take the time to do that. I feel like he's not gonna do it.
I mean, at this point, he might as well.
He didn't. It's alright.
At this point, Gymnast has become a meme.
Yeah, Gymnast has become the forgotter of try for shards, sadly. Okay, so time for Ganon. Meanwhile, Jim is getting into eye roll now.
Gymnast. Oh man, I gotta stop joking about that now.
Yeah, commentator's curse, man. Oh,
oh no, usually it's when you talk about it, it doesn't happen. Now, I guess we didn't talk about it enough. It did
yeah,
happen.
we have to talk about forgetting traffic shards a lot more now. This is going to be a fun interview.
Gymnast, you know what decided the fight? What? Forgetting the shard. They were literally fixing to be within, like, 20 to 30 seconds of each other. And now you guys also can see the exact reason why I do not pick who's gonna win until they have basically everything.
Yeah, I'm the same. I'm the same way. Like you have to wait way late into those races to start making bets about who's gonna win. Like it's so dependent on what's going on. Okay, Woofer missed the first shot.
Whoa.
Missed the second one a lot. Third one too.
There we go. Woofer getting the target inside.
Second shot. Knows that Papagen is gonna switch sides. Okay, he's gonna need to dodge now. And he shot the leg.
Magic.
Good thing we have soup.
I'd like to say Woofer's not gonna whiff it super hard, but
Who knows? Maybe the pressure is getting to him. This is a grand
Papagen
finals
may be
match after all.
very trolly.
It's one of those bosses.
Oh, so close.
Okay, now the tail is down.
Oh, come on, Woofer.
And
There we go. First
Phase
phase,
one.
finally done.
First phase is over.
Woofer.
I'm still gonna say it. This race, man.
Just goddamn. Maybe somehow Woofer 15 minutes ago heard our cries of Gymnast Y.
Man, I mean, I cried pretty hard, so who knows? So, just so you guys know, this is the best of 5 for the grand finals. So even if Woofer wins tonight, there will be another match tomorrow, also on Speed Gaming at 7:30 p.m. EST. Don't know who's gonna comment on that one because I'm on the French crew this time.
Nobody signed up yet for the English side.
Yeah. So who knows who's gonna do it? But there's probably gonna be someone. And that manifests a match 3 of this match 3. Okay, Jim is now on Puppet Ganon too. This is still close, guys. Woofer not leaving anything to luck. He's gonna do the Kamikaze strat.
You know, assuming that you can get the Kamikaze strat to work.
And phase 1 is over for Jim.
Just starting to move when he fired that shot.
Wow. Oh, and Puppet Ganon just being nice and falling into us. So it's time to climb, guys. Gonna get to... After all those emotions, we need a bit of silence just to calm down. Spam pop time.
No,
Who
there's
knows?
no calming down after this.
No, there's not. I'm just trying to convince myself there is.
This is one of the biggest upsets as I've seen in a while.
And no, to answer chat, there's no other race tonight, at least for the Wind Waker Randomizer tournament. There's going to be another one tomorrow at 7:30 EST on Speed Gaming also. If you guys want more of that Wind Waker action. Oh, Jim got grip shot. Wow.
Just how fast can he get done with phase 3? Because I would like to see them finish within a
Oh,
minute
he's
each other.
sniping phase 3. That's actually a bit faster. Okay, Papageddon being very nice. Oh, and he's setting up for a double shot, and he missed, sadly. Now, he needs another shot, and it's over. It's over.
it. Alright. They're fixing to be done within a minute each other.
What? Well, pretty much. And I do know both of those players have very solid Ganon fights. So I don't think any time is going to be saved on that. Woofer doing the good strat, just waiting for the bad guy to get to him. Falling into the waterfall, which doesn't, which knocks you out, but doesn't do any damage. So he doesn't lose his soup boost.
Yes, the soup.
Yeah, it's very important on that fight. It allows you to do everything in one phase. There we go. We're about to get the final phase already. Okay, Zelda missed.
Zelda, come on, get your shit together.
And she got her shit together. And this is over.
Boom!
With a time at 152.01. Woofer just has won match 2 of the race. Send your GG's in the chat.
This was definitely
Oh man,
one of the best races I've seen in a while. But
it
it
was.
biggest upset that you're gonna see probably the entire tournament.
Yeah, for getting a try for shard just changed everything. Wow. At this point of the tournament, there is no losers bracket anymore. Both players agreed to both be on the winners on the loser side of a best of 5 after some things. But at this point, there's only matches left between those two guys. This is grand finals. Do not forget.
Jim had a much faster pup cannon.
He did. The try for shard is what decided the whole race, sadly. Oh, Jim getting hit. That's rare.
Oh. We're waiting to see if Woofer does come join us in the chat. Maybe even Gymnast, not that they're done within a minute and a half each other.
Yeah. Let's see. So, Don, overall, how did you feel about this race? Like, I think it was amazing, personally.
I feel like this was a very good race to watch, especially for our first time viewers in this situation.
Yeah, man, this was so close. Also, Don has been it for like both of the players, so if they want to join us for an interview, this should get here anytime soon. So they have finished like 15 minutes ago, so maybe they forgot us. Who knows?
It does happen.
Yeah, I mean, I could probably like send them a message.
Welcome, be like, hey, hello, are you in there?
Who knows, man? So yeah, in the end, forgetting that try for shard is really what cost Jim the race, sadly.
It also illustrates the point that you can't really call these races.
Also, no, right now, the grand finals are still at 0-2 for Woofer. He needs to win a third match because this is a best of 5. So there's still a way for Gymnast to come back. He could just reverse 3-0. Who knows?
I hope it's not a shutout, to be honest with you. That would just be bad. I think that's the word for it. It'd just be bad if it was a shutout victory. But you never know with the way these races have been going.
Yeah, those races are always like so different. I know this is the point of the randomizer, but still, it's kind of impressive.
Yeah, three. I will agree with that, Chad. Three close games
And we
are.
have both players.
There they are.
Set up. There we go. GG Gymnast, GG Woofer,
Hello.
Just
and welcome to this
Gymnast.
interview.
Why
I know.
Gymnast?
I know. I know.
Why Gymnast?
Yeah, Gymnast.
Well, okay.
I
This is the part where I have to say that clearly my plan was to let Woofer win so I could reverse sweep him. Like,
That's a
of course,
that's
of
a
course
high
that's
plan.
what's happening.
It's a very high plan, but at the same time, I'm kind of sad because we talked about this last time. You forgot to try for shard in your race against Gary Olive in the group stage. You have to take a picture of the shard you forgot so you don't forget again.
All right. If I forget in the next match, I'll take a picture.
Thank you, Jim. Also, congrats on saving Grandma. You are now at a 60% rate of saving Grandma. You are now a human being again. Good job, man.
Excellent.
Also, this race, guys, so many twists and turns. It was beautiful. The lead changed so many times just by a little bit. It was a show.
Like,
That seed
up
was like
until the end of Tower of the Gods, you guys were then like a couple of seconds of each other.
Yeah. But let's ask you guys personally. How did you feel about this seed?
Everything was pretty nice except for the bombs placement.
Yeah.
I actually liked the bombs placement because I got to do Cabana Deed skip, and that was like the best possible place for them to be.
Yeah,
I
I
got
didn't
really
do
lucky with
Cabana
that.
Deed skip.
Also, Dragon Roost had like super good key placement for once, so
Yeah, I know. We didn't have to gamble the big key chest this
Yeah.
time.
and we didn't even have you did the bow strat, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so like you didn't even have to go to the chest across Lava Pit.
Oh, you guys got to skip 2 chests in Dragon Roost, which is
Yeah.
always nice. Also, this is now 2-0 for Woofer. And you guys have another match planned for tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. Also, it's going to be restreamed on Speed Gaming again, for guys wondering in the chat. How do you feel about this race tomorrow, Gymnast? This is your last chance.
I will do my best to not forget any Triforce shards.
Yeah,
I mean,
definitely a good thing.
What was going like through my mind there is I was kind of just like rambling about how I was mad at where the bombs were placed, like to the recording, and then I was just like mindlessly holding L and mashing A because that's what you would do in a regular run.
Oh god.
And then it was like 2 seconds afterward, I was like, no.
Yeah, I think that the realization just hurts at that point of the race.
And I was like, well, I guess I deserve to lose if I forgot it. Like,
I have a little question for Woofer actually. In Tower of the God, you actually skipped a few chests on the second floor, and we were wondering why you did that. Is it because bombs weren't in logic yet, or?
Yeah, that's exactly why. So there was one chest in Logic in Tower of the Gods, which was like the
The
one
chest
where-
on the right at the beginning?
Yeah,
After
yeah.
the-
So I just did the first floor because I could have potentially known that that chest didn't have anything useful, but then it potentially did, so I did it anyway. And then I figured like Jim probably wasn't gonna do Cabana Deed skip, so you probably found bombs in Earth Temple or something. And because of that, if I did all of Tower of the Gods, first of all, the chances of finding the sword upgrade there were way lower because it's like a few spheres behind, and also like Jim there's a good chance he would just go mode Tower of the Gods and I'd lose a ton of time. So I wasn't gonna risk that.
Well, thank you for the answer. We were kind of wondering, like our best bet was that it wasn't logic, so you didn't do it, and it seems to have been the case. Thank you for answering. Don, do you have any question for our two runners?
All I got is the right side of Earth Temple for Woofer. Why not just do it before leaving?
Oh.
Because you did
Oh.
leave before going back and getting your sword.
Yeah, so I saved like in Earth Temple, so I knew I would be able to just warp back by resetting.
Yeah, honestly, that was a very good play on your part. That do not save and just go back to our temple because you found that thing. Also, I'd like to point out a little mistake in what Don just said. It was the left side, not the right side.
You know what I mean.
Yeah,
15
we know.
minutes of sleep.
But yeah, I didn't want to like risk Jim potentially finding the sword upgrade from there. I was basically playing safe for this entire second half of the race because I had that Cabana Deed skip advantage.
Yeah, that's actually.
But yeah, I
good
apparently
advantage.
choked Pup again really hard. I was thinking while doing that boss, like, there's a good chance that this won't affect the outcome, but maybe it will, and that's really scary, and it almost did.
Yeah, it was really
Would have made me
close.
lose if it wasn't for the shard.
Yeah, if it wasn't for the shard, that would have been a different story. Sadly, some things happens in race, and Gymnast sadly forgot the shard today. Happens to the best of us. We're in grand finals, and it happened. So everything can happen.
It's, as I said to the chat, it's exactly why I hate calling who's gonna win like super early, because
So
anything
hard,
can
man.
happen.
Anyway, I think with that, we're pretty much done with the interview. If you want to follow the runners, I have posted links in chat. You can follow Gymnast. He speedruns pretty much every 3D Zelda game that is in existence. I don't know what Woofer does except stream the Wind Waker Rando when he races.
That's all I do.
That's all you do?
Yeah.
Hey man, my sources were good then. But if you want to watch that, you can follow him. If you want to follow our tracker, Jawhead, he did a pretty wonderful job, forgot a few things, but still did pretty well. You can do it. If you want to follow my co-commentator, Don, he's a variety streamer, he does pretty much everything. I'm pretty sure that if you peer pressure him enough, he will play your game. Don't know.
Oh, it depends how much money it's gonna cost me, or if I own it already.
And if you
The too big.
and if you guys want to follow me, you should reconsider. But if you do it, thank you, because I don't stream at all. Anyway, on that, do you guys have any last words?
I like blue.
That's good last
I
word.
like red.
Woofer,
I don't
what's your
even know
favorite color then?
what to say after that.
Just say your favorite color. I'm gonna
Yellow.
say mine and then leave.
I like yellow.
I'm a purple guy. And on those words, guys, have a good night, and then see you all next race, which is tomorrow at 7:30 p.m. EST. Bye.